And we are ready to roll here. It's the Mike Tech Show, show number 805. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the podcast. I'm your host, Mike Smith. Thank you very much for downloading and subscribing to the show. Please visit the main website at miketechshow.com. You can email me questions and suggestions for show topics at miketechshow@gmail.com. Please visit my YouTube page. Go to youtube.com/Michael Smith MTS, MICHAEL SMITH and click subscribe. That's where you're going to get the video for tonight's show. And the video content for tonight, I am going to be demonstrating a couple things, and I think that's important. I will make sure that I cast that, and that is recorded. So this show is brought to you by Instant House Call, robust remote support for IT pros and MSPs, providing unattended and on-demand remote access. Try it free by clicking on the link, the big ad on the left-hand side under sponsors on my website at miketechshow.com. Use the promo code MikeTechShow for your free 15-day trial. And this show is also brought to you by MagnusBox. This is the best backup service for your clients. Check out their free trial and experience the same features as paying partners. So you get to kick the tires and actually experience everything you need to know. MagnusBox is HIPAA compliant. Every employee goes through HIPAA training. And for listeners of this podcast, mention the Mike Tech Show and receive free white labeling for your company. So you get to brand your backup for your clients and get 50% off the platform fee for your first 3 months. That's a great deal. Check it out at magnusbox.com. Mention you heard it here on the Mike Tech Show. And of course, Amazon. And I'm going to begin with a teeny story here. I had a order for systems and some refurb systems, and I bought 3 computers from a vendor through Amazon. And when they got to Pennsylvania, my son sent me pictures. They took 3 Optiplexes, put them in a box with no other wrapping, and the box was too big. And the 3 of them just clanked around, and they were all 3 were completely damaged. It took 5 minutes for me to go online and submit the return for a full refund. I found a better vendor that had the systems we wanted. It just goes to show Amazon, they care, and it's an easy process to return. You can support the show by going to my Amazon link, which changed in August. So you're supporting just the Mike Tech Show and Michael Smith, myself. When you use that link and add something to your cart, a small commission comes back to support the show, but you pay the price that your price remains the same. And a small commission helps, and it adds up. I really appreciate everybody for supporting the show and using my Amazon link. All right. Tonight's show, we finally got the fix for shared printing, and I'm going to explain exactly what we did, and I have the links. And Microsoft, shame on them, they've been holding back the fix and only sharing it privately with some people. Yeah. So we're going to talk about that. A PDF quick fix, been getting a lot of issues on the default reader for PDF. We're going to talk about Discord. PhotoRay, who a friend and listener of the show, did a lot of work in setting up forums in Discord for the Mike Tech Show. We're taking the show to another level. I'm going to demonstrate Discord. It's free, and how you can sign up. I'm going to talk about CCleaner Portable, Windows Repair Toolbox, and we have some email. So let's begin with how to fix the Windows Network print error. And what I'm going to do is now display my screen, and I'm going to bring up the browser. Hold on a second. And give me a, hold on. Bookmark toolbar. There we go. Okay. So let's begin on the first link for tonight. How to fix the Windows long 0x0000 and it ends in 7C. This is the error that you get when you're trying to connect to a shared printer on a network. And this has been driving us crazy, just crazy. The first link, you scroll down and there are 3 registry entries. This is the fix. And this is from Bleeping Computer. Microsoft has been privately distributing the fix via ADMX installers. They're not going to really release this fix until December. Well, thank you, Microsoft, but my clients need the shared printing. So if you look at this reg file, you don't have to build this registry keys. You just can download the reg file, save it, and then merge it into your registry. There's 3 versions covering all the versions of Windows 10. So the first registry is for 2004, 20H2, 21H1, and 21H2, which is just starting to be trickled out and released. Then you have 1909, and then also 1809, and also for Windows Server 2019. So this very important. So my son applied this to our biggest client that had this problem. Now he got the error, and with that error, there's another registry fix. And this is the error that ends in 11B. So if you get the Windows error 0x000011B, this one you could just scroll down and we have the same issue. There's a fix for this registry and it's for all versions of Windows 10. In addition, he had to apply this fix, and that was only on one system that he had to do the double fix. But as I send you to Bleeping Computer, I'm going to bring something up on my screen here that you just have to see. Bleeping Computer has just recently blocked. Now, this number was 39,000, so I guess it's each session. I'll have to look. Oh, no, there's another one. There's another link we're going to talk about. Anyway, this site right here on Bleeping Computer, it blocked 6,301 ad trackers and various things. Malwarebytes Browser Guard. I highly recommend it. I can't believe how many it's blocking here. And with the next website, I'm going to bring up, this is a link that I'm going to have in the show notes with the rollout of 21H2, which is happening this month. Microsoft moves Windows 10 to an annual update. This is from ZDNet, and I'm noticing they're blocking the Malwarebytes Browser Guard block 9. This link, this is for the third link for tonight. Just letting you know, hey, we're going to go with Windows 10, just an annual update. Very, very cool. All right. The big thing that I want to mention tonight, and this is an important link, and I'm going to put it in the chat. It'll be in the show notes, and this is signing up for Discord. Oh, PhotoRay put one in, but I'm putting one in. If you go to discord.com, you can sign up for this free service. It's an interactive forums. That's about the best way I can describe it. So right now, if you're following along and watching the show right now on video, I have displayed the app. You have many, many features and it's much smoother. You can just use the web, but I highly recommend downloading, after you sign up, the Windows app for Discord. And in the show notes tonight, there's a link where you are invited to a channel for the Mike Tech Show. Now, it's important we can have voice chats, video chats. Right now, Photo Ray set this up, Taz helped test, and the channels that are set up, the first one is Introduce Yourself on the left-hand side. This is where everybody can sign in and just say, hey, announce yourself and say hello. We have Mike's Lounge. This is, Photo Ray sent me a nice happy birthday message there on the screen. This is just, hey, anything goes. And remember, be kind in the forums, in these chats. We just want everybody be respectful for one another. The next one where I am going to make sure I spend time, it's Computers, Windows, Text Channel. This is where we want to discuss problems like those printer errors, discussing issues. And if the issue's big enough and we need to break out another channel, we'll do it. We'll make it happen. The next one, discuss the show. So we've already got some posts in here, which is great. Then music and Photo Ray. He likes Death Cab for Cutie, and so do I, and so does Agent Plebe in the chat. So we got a few people anyway, this is to have links and discuss music and have a lot of fun. Then we got show links. Now, Photo Ray put notes. This is a good reminder. Hey, you want the notes for the show? Go to MikeNation.net. And this is to Photo Ray. I didn't tell him this, so I'm going to tell him in the show here right now. I will post the exact link to the specific show in here. So this way you can see the exact link. So you can come in and get your show links to the individual show. And I'll begin with tonight's show, 8:05. And when it's posted up, I'll put the link there. So here's the goal. Let's collaborate together on these forums. They're monitored. We have the moderators. We have not only me, but Photo Ray and Taz are going to, keep the reins on this. And so, no nonsense. We just, hey, let's have fun and just, again, be respectful and let's solve problems and work together. And not only that, how about post shows being able to, you can join with your own video and ask questions with voice. We're going to take the shows to a whole nother level here. And not only that, how about the New Year's Eve show? We have the Discord channel running and you can participate. That's what we want. I'm just so happy, and this is so easy to use. And if you don't already have an account, go to discord.com and sign up. It's free. And then the link over at MikeNation.net, you're going to see the link in the show notes for tonight's show, 8:05. You're going to see that link for the invitation to join the Mike Tech Show Discord channel. So my hat's off and thank you to Taz and all the work that he has done. Now, I always do this. I always mess around and I don't get to some of the things I want to talk about. So some administrative things now in the middle of the show. I want to thank everybody for your birthday wishes yesterday. I turned 61 yesterday, and I don't feel 61. You know, I barely feel 50. So thank you for all that. Also, an aside, if you look at the video, you're like, hey, Mike, you're wearing your Phillies hat. Why is that? That's because Bryce Harper, the right fielder for the Philadelphia Phillies, won the National League MVP award tonight. So congratulations to Phillies Nation and everybody who follows the Phillies. This is a very, very good, on a disappointing season, a bright spot was watching Bryce play. So, couple other notes. No show next week. I want to wish everybody a happy Thanksgiving early, but because it's on Thursday night, there's no way I'm going to have a show next week. Now, the following week on Thursday, I am flying back since I'm heading to Pennsylvania on Saturday. On December 2nd, my son Ryan and I fly back here to Florida, and we're attending a Friday night, Saturday, the 97X Next Big Thing event where we're going to see 21 Pilots headline the one night, Weezer the second night. Great alternative bands for the undercards on both nights. We can't wait to do this. This is all the music Ryan and I love. So we're coming back just for that weekend. And I am so glad I had so many American Airline points that I was able to do that for the two of us. So that's why the next show is going to be Tuesday, November 30th. So show 806, Tuesday, November 30th. It'll be 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Taz, who has been with me for almost 2 weeks, he makes his trek tonight back to Wisconsin. And he is sleeping right now because it's going to be a late night and a long ride. So he joined me live last week on the show. But a big thank you to Taz for everything he's done here, keeping me company. And we had a spectacular time at the wedding last weekend. I posted some pictures on Facebook. It was just great. Just loved it. The food was great. Having a wedding in an aquarium, just amazing. And then we also, just had a good time hanging out. And I want to thank him for everything. And especially last night, just a great dinner and celebrating my birthday. I forgot to do all that. That's why I'm glad all of a sudden now I'm like, okay, middle of the show, we'll take care of all the administrative notes. And let's keep going. So a big fix that I had to take care of for 4 people in the last 2 days. Why do programs, and Microsoft is guilty of this, consistently change the default PDF viewer without letting us decide on our own? It's painful. My clients can't deal with this. And one was default change was to Edge. Okay, that was Microsoft's, probably did that. One was changed to Chrome. My users don't want this. They want Adobe Acrobat. Either the Pro or the Reader. Then one was changed for a client to some app that wasn't even on their system. And it was making them wanting to get the app for the viewer through the Microsoft Store. This definitely had Microsoft's fingerprints on it, and I've never had this happen. But the quick fix. When anybody has this, and I know a lot of you know how to do this in the show, but I'm gonna mention it anyway. You take any PDF file, you right click, you select Open With, but then you want to choose another app, even though your list is there, because you don't get this checkbox. Once you pick that, now you can pick the app that you want, and you get to check the box. Always use this app for PDF, and it will make it the default. Right click, pick open with, select pick another app, and then pick the app and check the box. Done. Simple. And we solved it in 60 seconds when I remoted in with Instant House Call on these really 4 clients this week. And, just amazing. Just amazing. So now I want to segue into some email here. And we can blame Kate for this. So, she's very helpful. You had quite a week. This was from last week. Something that might help you next time you have to clear a browser's cache is the portable version of CCleaner. Now, I use CCleaner. I don't know why I didn't even think of that, but even before I retired, she continues, I quit installing the regular version, but I still use the portable version on our systems here. Yes, and we love the portable version because it doesn't install and you don't have all those scary things that was happened with CCleaner in the past because it's not running on your system. So I highly recommend it. I'm going to have the link for being able to run CCleaner, and you should absolutely use it. The next app I'm actually going to demonstrate. She also adds, and I use it through the Windows Repair Toolbox tool. I'm going to have a link for that. So right now, I am going to bring up I'm launching this right now from the Windows Repair Toolbox. And now I'm going to share my screen. And Windows Repair Toolbox, it's a portable app. And just download it, unzip it, and it will install. It's going to start. There's a welcome. There's start in minimal mode, and then it's performing its loading sequence. And when you see all the definitions are updated, this screen is amazing what it can do. You have all of the tools. You have hardware tools, backup and recovery, Windows, then useful tools like ProcessMon, Firefox Portable, Neural Launcher, package including the Neursoft tools, ProdUKey, Blue Screen View, App Crash View. It's awesome. Don't sleep. A blue screen this will scan all your mini dumps. There's a Whiz Tree. This finds the files and folders using the most disk space. This is pretty cool. Everything you want. I've talked about this, but it's been way too long. This is a tool that you absolutely have to have. Uninstallers, Revo Uninstaller. So right now we have disk info. So let's click that. This downloads and automatically launches the portable version of Crystal Disk Info. And if you look at mine, you'll see C is the Samsung 2 terabyte. I have my D drive is the ADATA 2 terabyte. And by the way, these are both NVMe Express PCIe on the motherboard. And then, of course, we got this big gonzo drive, my 12 terabyte drive that I save all of my backups, all of them. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. I've used like 3 or 4 terabytes already on this. And this gives you all the information you need. And just, I love Crystal Disk Info. Well, how about having it just one click away? That's pretty cool. And that's only the first tab. And this utility is free. Malware removal. How about having RKill, TDS Killer, Microsoft Safety Scanner, MCSoft? There's an email about that tonight. Kaspersky, ESET, Dr. Web. I don't know. Detects and removes malware infections. I don't remember Dr. Web. Rogue Killer. Love that. Of course, Malwarebytes, Adware Cleaner. Now, You see Cleaner up here. That is PC Cleaner. A new version of this tool is available. Do you want to download it? Yeah, this is CCleaner. So you see it just one click, it downloads, and it'll run the portable version, the latest version. And we're just waiting for it to run right now, and there it is. And CCleaner is running. So this is probably the better download because you can get CCleaner right there. Disk defrag, remember, only do that on mechanical drives. Never do a disk defrag on an SSD. You also have the Patch My PC. That's incredible. Okay, lots of stuff. Then you can add your custom tools here. Then you got Final Test where it checks. You can have like a whole report done and check a whole bunch of things. This PhotoRay asks, this is a free tool. It is not paid. This is incredible. You can add notes for the report, and then there's settings for what you want for temperatures and everything. It's donationware. So you can send a donation. And you know what? I'm going to send a donation to this because this is a very, very cool utility. Oh, CPU-Z, GPU-Z. Let's do GPU-Z. I haven't ran that in a long time. And if you're watching, it's downloading and it's getting ready to run. And then it's going to launch. And we're going to get to see this will add an entry to the start menu and optional desktop shortcut. No, I'd like to use the classic standalone mode. I'll ask, not now, next time. So here we go. This is the graphics GPU-Z. And this is everything you ever wanted to know about your graphics card. The CPU one is everything you wanted to know about your memory and your CPU. So very, very cool. And you can see I have an NVIDIA card. I have the GTX 1650 Super. If you can read that, because it is very tiny, I know. So now you have some great utilities. So I believe that is a required download. It should be on your USB stick for tools for go-to. That is great. Kate continues, as an aside, any plans to make your new Amazon link work for Amazon.ca? Yes, we have to sign up for that, and I believe I can have a Canada link. I've read that somewhere, so I'm going to make sure because I have a lot of Canadian listeners, especially Kate. Kate, thank you for that. I really appreciate that. This is, let's see. Oh, we got another thing about Amazon link. This is from Crosshaven Computers. This is Cormac from Ireland. Hello, Mike from Ireland. Hope all is good in the hood with you. I've sent you a few emails over the years, yes, and I read them and I enjoy them, and also got great advice from your show. We build high-end desktops like your beast, and I felt your pain testing the bad RAM, etc. We bought this tool a few months ago, and this would have saved you a lot of time. We also use it to leave a report on all refurb computers we sell and computers we fix. You could put your own logo on it. This link will be in the show notes. It's Eurosoft, and it is different versions of doing repairs. And the smallest one is $319. He continues, we bought this one and made the money back on the time we saved. Trust me, it's worth it. We still use Malwarebytes Tech Bench, but PC Checker goes deeper. Very cool. Thank you for that. That link's going to be in the show notes. Also, he continues, I have been meaning to write you about Synchro MSP. We use it and used to resell Malwarebytes, but there is a lot more money to be made using MCSoft. We pay €12 for it, but sell it for 50. Yes, that's very cool. But we leave the agent on the computer. And, ooh, keep the figures to yourself. Uh-oh. All right. We'll have to edit that. Sorry about that, Cormac. We leave the agent on the computer, and it will not ask the customer to renew like Malwarebytes does, and you can lose out. We lose out a lot. Malwarebytes, they pop up and ask our clients for money, and some of them do it, and we don't get credit. On business customers, we just bill them every year for home computers. We just ring them after the year and ask if they would like to renew. There is a lot of money to be made. If you want more info, let me know. I have no dealings with either PC Check or MCSoft. I just like and use them. Hope this info helps. Also, we just done a new website for my business. Have a look. Thanks for the podcast, and respect from Ireland. Cormac, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate that. This last email, and boy, we got everything in. Hi, Mike, love the show. Have you ever thought of putting your Amazon link on new computers you install for your clients? Wasn't sure if this is allowed under their terms of service. You know, Rick, I am actually going to look into that. That's actually not a bad idea. You know how when you buy computers from Dell and other places, and they have an Amazon link. I've seen that. So I believe the terms of service would be fine. I could put a bookmark to our Amazon link in the browser, the default browser we install. That's actually a pretty good idea. But I think I'll mention that and mention to my clients that, hey, I get a little commission, your price stays the same, and it supports, MHS consulting. So I'm thinking about that. Don't know if I'm going to pull the trigger. Love to hear your thoughts on that. Anybody who's doing what I do, maybe you have a podcast and you have a business. Would you do that, or why risk anything and don't even chance it? So that's certainly another way to go. So anyway, that is it for tonight's show. I want to thank everybody for downloading and staying subscribed. I really appreciate it. Remember, Instant House Call for all your remote access needs, Magnus Box for your backup needs, and also we love Fabs Auto Backup Pro. Great program for copying all your settings and your data from one system to another, from one operating system to another. We live with this all the time when we're transferring people from a mechanical drive to an SSD if we can't clone them. This is just really, really great utility, and I'm an affiliate. I will discuss on future shows. I've had meetings with Mail Protector, PAX 8, and soon Acronis. So I'll talk about those meetings, how I'm going to get involved, what I'm going to be doing. And that was all that came as part of the ASCII Summit that I attended. And I've actually had lots of meetings this week. So I will be doing that. And remember, please use my Amazon link. Please sign up on Discord and also subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's it. I'll see everybody Tuesday, November 30th. Bye-bye.